Like, that shit.
So, who had the best anti-airs?
Hold on, let him get his screen.
Let him actually celebrate first.
Whoa, sir, you were
Get on camera.
almost about to take the zip tie off. Sir, it costs $40. Do you have that right now? No. That's absolutely insane, isn't it? Alright, so how's
So I'm gonna pretend to ask you some legit questions.
Alright,
So what do you want to
That's really good.
Whatever you want. Just do something to help make it.
Do you feel like the matchup is significantly easier now that Ryu's been improved, or can you?
I think it's relatively the same. Urian just beat Ryu in footsies, and I think that's where. You don't think Ryu? Really? Really? You don't think so? That's crazy. Because that boy was, the last season and a half, he was out low forwarding me all game.
What?
I think it's even now.
And then he said,
You think it's even? You think it's even now?
It's like, you still have to respect Ega's shit. You still have to actually anti-air the knee drops, cross cut
your
shit.
stand short. And like,
Oh yeah, that stand short is real god.
yeah.
So what do you notice the most fighting Urian now with improved Ryu?
He can't jump fireballs as easy.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Throw a fireball, he jumps late, and you still get it. That's about the only thing I noticed different in the matchup. Everything else is relatively the same. He can't do nonsense to me anymore, but you know.
Yeah, you didn't fight Urian when you had a respect target combo. Oh, that shit was ridiculous.
You had to just hold it.
Yeah, you had to hold that shit. Because if you block this, right, you couldn't hit a button. Because if he went into it, it was a
True strength.
string, right? But then once you started respecting this,
Then they could go for
then they
the
could go
throw
low or they can
yeah.
that bullshit. So just dealing with this, because you know, ha over and over again, you're just like,
Yeah, that's kind of crappy. But I mean, Urian was always silly in that version. You know that.
Urian is whack in this version though. Like
Yeah,
seriously.
now I understand, right? Like the season 2 characters that were winning, they were like,
no, they went overboard. They went overboard with Urian.
because I mean, he's in the same boat as Balrog Laura right now, right? They were.
Balrog is not that good.
That's what I'm saying. Urian's not that good.
Well, it's better than Balrog. That's what I'm saying.
Balrog, he went from like robbing you and you couldn't touch him to, you know, now he's like, okay, I can beat this character again. That's cool. Same shit with Urian.
Yeah,
Laura is
Urian.
still a problem for me, but that's just Laura problems.
And then the Akuma, it looks so much easier to deal with
Yeah,
because you could just, oh yeah, okay.
yeah. But I mean, I feel like Akuma is 5-5 no matter what version we're talking about.
Against Ryu.
Yeah. We have the tools to beat him. It's just do it. You still got to deal with that bullshit. And then kneecaps is still godlike, but
Hey, you were actually getting mileage out of having a knockdown against a crouching opponent.
yeah, that's the nicest thing about the donkey kick shit. Is I no longer have to always have you standing or go for heavy dragon punch that sometimes
The
misses.
Oki off EX Tatsu is nice too.
It is, and nobody respects it. Yeah, they will eventually, you know, after they fight their 12th Ryu.
And there was
on
times
line.
where you did Hadouken and it pushed him just out so he can punish you. And I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good. Now all we need is Fireball, V-Trigger, DP, V-Trigger, and I'm good.
I'm trying to think of what else they should give him.
I feel like that's it. Fireball, Fireball, V-Trigger, and DP, V-Trigger. Just make them like every other showdown. I don't understand.
No, I'm trying to think of something.
If you want to tone down damage on activated combos, I mean, they already did that, so then his DP probably wouldn't get you much juggle potential anyhow. He literally has no juggle potential.
Oh, they shouldn't in the corner. If you spend a bar EX, you should always get the juggle. You don't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need V-Trigger.
Yeah, it should be like in Street Fighter 4 where
Yeah.
you get that like that
Boom.
last hit Dragon Punch where it only did that
Yeah, a
little
little
extra
bit.
chunk.
But
I'm
still.
with that, right? Like I spent EX Tatsu, let me get
Or shit, let him do EX Tatsu. EX Tatsu.
Well, that'd be godlike. They wouldn't do that though. No, this is too much. It's too much.
Oh,
EX
what do you think?
Tatsu.
What do you think of Kage?
I think he just kind of exists. He's like meh Ryu.
Yo, he was hyped when they started showing that filthy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, now
Just
that we understand, you know, numbers
No,
and
I know.
the ability to just crouch block, like you can't get hit by it. I don't. that Cody player got hit by it because he's never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, he went to training mode and said, redo that. And
Yeah,
you can just crouch?
They need to let the hit crouches. Spinning a bar.
Yeah, it costs a bar too.
Cross the
It's negative 4 and block.
It's
Is it
negative.
really? What the
So it's
fuck?
not fucking worth it.
It's also only +2 on hit.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't understand their numbers. Then they'll give characters like Manat, like her stand strong, and the previous version was like -4 or something. You couldn't chop -5. It's just clocking you and you couldn't do anything. Oh, you blocked it? Cool. Well, I'm 50 feet away from you. What are you gonna do?
Yuri could punish that shit.
Must be nice. That is still Ryu's worst matchup. I have no clue what to do in that fight.
Not? Yeah, it's just fucking just up.
I try and get one hit and I run the rest of the fight.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know what else to do. She's going to get V-trigger and she's going to kill you.
They still got dude against her.
Maybe it's right. I don't know. You watch I watch Bonchan struggle on the Struggle Bus channel with that shit. That's not funny. Like there's this one YouTuber who's just dedicated to uploading Bonchan matchups. He's like, here's Bonchan's matchups for the week, and he'll run into Herb Derp random Manat, not even Sako, not even like the good ones, just Joe Blow Mastery Manat, and he just gets decimated. He can't hit her. It
But when I watched him stream, he had a 30-some game win streak,
was great.
and he was
hungrier than this man is.
right.
Oh yes. Hey, we wrapping it up because your boy trying to rub it up.
We're wrapping up.
End stream.
I feel like this guy
Right
forgot
down
himself.
there. End